If you're a heat and air conditioning technician, why do you need to be willing to make repairs, and why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Sylvan Bell, coming to you live for HVAC Technician Sales Secrets on a perfect day to talk about sales and business, and a fantastic day to talk about you. So I got to tell you a story. It's been hot in Sacramento all summer, and my neighbors know that I did heating and air. My neighbors know that I know how to work on equipment. So 2 houses down, single mom comes over to me. She's like, hey, Scott, I don't really want to bother you, but I really do need your help. I have an air conditioner that's out, and it's like 28 years old, and I really want to just get a little bit more out of it. Here's all the circumstances in my life. She's going through a lot, okay? So she has XYZ company come out here in Sacramento. They take a look at it. They're like, hey, we really don't want to fix it, okay? For whatever reason, I don't know. I wasn't there. So then she has 123 company come out, and for whatever reason, they just sat there and they tried to sell her a new piece of equipment. And she was like, hey, Scott, like, look, I know that you don't do this. I know that you don't have a company, but would you please just take a look and tell me what's wrong with my equipment? That way I can get at least a handyman to come out here and fix what's going on. Old piece of equipment, like, you know, you're talking minimal parts. It's an old Carrier. It's got a contactor. It's got a capacitor. It's got a fan motor. And it's got refrigerant lights. That's all that's in there. And on the inside of the furnace, it's got a circuit board, okay? So if you work around equipment long enough, you know that sometimes parts get stuck. So what it was it was a circuit board issue. And the guys couldn't diagnose that it was a circuit board issue. They thought it was the wiring. And long story short, they just didn't want to do the diagnostic because it wasn't going to be an easy sell and it didn't feel like a slam dunk. So they left this lady high and dry. So here's what I did. I said, order these parts, order these things, and I'll take care of it. So she got a contactor, she got a capacitor, and then I had her get a circuit board, right? Replaced all those things, she's up and running. Be willing to make the repairs, because there's going to be people out there that either A, know a heating and air conditioning technician, or B, can figure it out themselves going to YouTube. And don't get caught up in like, I have to make this sale in a few minutes because I've got 10 more calls that I got to run today, right? I know people at XYZ company, and I know people at 123 company, and it was pretty disappointing to find out that they weren't able to make those repairs, or they just didn't want to. Here's the thing. If you're a heat and air conditioning technician and you want to be better at what you do, you should join HVACTechSecrets.com. I'll give you the goods. Not in the Facebook group, not in the YouTube channel. It's an email publication. Here's the other thing. Your company makes money on parts. You know how I know? Because everybody complains to me how expensive they are on this YouTube channel. I'm not a technician. I don't own a company. But everybody loves to tell me that they had to charge $300 for a $25 capacitor. It happens a lot. The reason I'm saying be willing to fix something is your client today that needs that fix may be the person 6 months from now that says, all right, I've budgeted for this. I'm mentally prepared to do this. You know, I got little Jimmy off to college. I got little Becky into cheerleading. You don't know what that person's going through. And if you work for a company that says you are not allowed to fix anything, because those are out there, you might want to look for a different place to get employment, right? There's a few companies that refuse to do repairs. There's a few companies where the technicians don't even have parts in their vans. In my mind, not how I would do business. In my mind, that's right. That's not the way that let's just say that's not the way that I would do it. So if you say, hey, I'm a heating air conditioning technician, that means that you got to fix stuff. If you're saying, hey, I'm a heating air conditioning technician and I sell things, okay, that's cool. Do what you got to do, but absolutely positively be willing to make the repairs to help people out, because you don't know what's going to happen in the future. You know, you got 1 of 3 things to do from here, just 1 of 3. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, you know what you got to do. Share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.